Taking control of the car buying experience. Demand the most for your money. Here's the Car Buyer Advisor.
Welcome to TCBA TV. We're here to unite our community into the nation's most powerful consumer group, to cause reform to the automotive, motorcycle, and recreational vehicle industries. The type of reform we're up to is consumer reform. We want you to use your money, your power, your vote to only support the top businesses in our community. Cause the mediocre and substandard businesses to rethink their standards or face extinction. On this show, we introduce you to the truly top businesses so that you can get to know them and make your money count and support them and take the operating capital away from the substandard businesses that plague these industries.
For more information on this guest, visit the preferred business page on our website, tcbatv.com.
I'd like to welcome back to our show a business that is taking a stand for our community and the education process in the automotive repair segment. Welcome back to our show, Michelle Anderson with Nevada Mobile Automotive Service. Thanks for joining us again.
Thank you for having me, Mitch.
Nevada Mobile being the operative word in your name, insinuates right off the bat customer service at a new level.
Yes, and we choose to take our customer service to that higher level by offering it mobily. So for those people who don't have time to wait at the shop to get their car repaired, we actually come to them.
And you'll go to their home or their office. I mean, you go to them.
We go to them.
I heard that you've actually gone to the grocery store while people were shopping.
We have gone to the grocery store while people are shopping. We've gone to the mall during Christmas time, and we've gone to Walmart, yes.
Well, and you're taking education to a whole new level as well in the industry by committing to be a regular guest on both our radio and TV shows.
We feel that a well-informed customer is able to make a well-informed decision, and customer education is our responsibility.
Well, and let's talk about customer education. Today on the show, you wanted to talk about the used vehicle inspection process in depth. And this is critical. A lot of people out buying cars this time of the year, and it's really important they know how to make a good purchase decision.
Correct. And there are several types of purchases that can be made. There are cars that can be purchased from the dealership. There are cars that can be purchased private sale. And the consumer really needs to know what it is that they need to look for when they're purchasing those cars.
Let's talk about the professional inspection process and what it entails. And let's begin with the private party sale, because there's some real inherent concerns about check engine lights on those vehicles.
Correct. And most consumers don't know that in private party sales, if a car, it's not the private seller's responsibility to have the car pass smog. And if the check engine light is on, a lot of times what will happen is the seller will disconnect the battery to reset the system, and without a scan tool or a way to hook up to the system, the buyer does not know that that's happened.
Now that'll shut off the check engine light, but in behind that, there's some monitors that go on that start a whole inspection process in the computers, and you can plug in and inspect those to see if they're on.
We can, and we do that. That's part of our inspection process, is that we will hook up to the system.
Let's talk about the safety inspection part of the vehicle, because that's a big deal, being safe on the road.
Yes, we inspect the brakes to make sure that the brake pads are within the proper minimum specifications. We'll check the rotors, we'll check the parking brake issues for any leaks, anything that seems out of the ordinary or that would be a safety concern.
Let's talk a little bit about the mechanical and electrical inspection process.
Okay, well, our technicians will check all of the cooling levels, hoses, belts, make sure that everything is with good integrity, that the hoses are not cracked, that the belt is not frayed or cracked in any way.
And for leaks?
And we check for engine oil leaks, coolant level leaks. Transmission. And let's differential.
You check all of the electrical equipment to make sure it's operating properly.
We do, including the AC, radio, horn, lights.
Seats, mirrors, everything.
Everything.
And also, let's talk about the physical damage inspection process, because that's a big one. A lot of people look at some of these online reports as a Bible, and they're really far from that.
Right, and a lot of times what will happen is a car will be in an accident, but if the customer is paying cash, and then the body shop will not report that. So it never goes on a Carfax report. And what we do is we come out and we look for Bondo or anything that's out of the ordinary, extra welding that wouldn't have been there from the factory.
Or replacement panels or parts. And
Correct.
it's
Anything that looks aftermarket.
You know, and let's say you found something like the brakes on a car that needed to be addressed. That doesn't necessarily make it a bad car, but the consumer should have the information.
Right. They should know that this is what needs to be repaired. And at that point, it's really their decision whether they want to use that to negotiate price or if they want to pay above what they're paying for the car for the repair.
Or possibly pass the vehicle because it was too much work that needed to be done to it. Let's talk about the dealership inspection process that you offer as well.
Okay, so we will go out to the dealerships if they allow us on the lot. Most of them do. At that point, we'll meet a salesman and pretty much do the whole inspection process there on the lot and with the customer present, and then give them their information.
That's Michelle Anderson, Nevada Mobile Automotive Service. If they want one of these inspections, how can they get a hold of you?
You can reach us at 2540 Sutro Street, suite number 12, or you can call us by phone, 775-200-4669.
And your website is?
nvmobileautoservice.com.
That's, again, Michelle Anderson with Nevada Mobile Automotive Service. And if you want to hear or ask her any questions, you can call her live on our radio shows on the first Saturday of every month on 96.1 FM, 1270 AM, CBS Sports Radio, every Saturday at 10 a.m., the first Saturday of each month. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.